Shri Sai Ram. Dear students, today's topic is a poem, The Song of India by V.K. Kokak. I put a verse on the screen for you. Let's read it. Better than heaven or Arcadia, I love thee, O my India, and thy love I shall give to every brother nation that lives. Now this is a verse sung by an Indian saint. Now what does it mean? What does Arcadia mean? Arcadia means a very beautiful place on earth. It is very serene, peaceful, lovely, somewhere you like to stay. So the poet here says that he loves India more than heaven or the most beautiful place on earth. That's how much he loves his country. And also, when he loves India, India also gives him all that love, and he is not going to keep the love for himself. He wants to share it with every brother nation. Brother nation means all the other countries in the world. Now, your assignment is to find out who this Indian saint is very famous, and also write a short paragraph about him. Now let's go on to the poem, The Song of India by V.K. Kokak. Now let's read a little bit about the poet, Sri Vinayaka Krishna Kokak. He was born on 9th August 1909 at Savanur, Dharwad district, and was educated at Karnataka College and then at Oxford. He was a prominent writer in the Kannada language and a scholar of English and Kannada literatures. He was honored with several awards such as the Padma Shri, Sathya Academy Award and Jnanapith Award. He was an ardent devotee of Sri Sathya Sai Baba and served as the first Vice Chancellor of the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning in Puttaparthi. Before we start reading the poem, let's look at the difficult words. Now all these words are given, the meanings are given in the context of the poem. Wash your palm is not going and washing your hands. Here it means sweep along the coastline. Swarm, crowd. Imperturbable, calm. Sylvan retreats, a place of solitude in deep woods. Foul, pollute. Hued, chose. Pilgrims, travels. Indignant, angry. Iron men, harsh men. Bleak, bare. Querulous, complaining. Unwavering in the void, that which does not disappear into nothingness. Once again, all meanings are given in the context of the poem. Now, this poem is a dialogue between the poet and Mother India. Let's see how it goes. The first stanza. What song shall I sing of you, my mother? I asked. I refers to the poet here. He wants to sing a song about Mother India and he's asking her, what song shall I sing of you, my mother? Of the Himalayas with their snow-born peaks, of the three seas that wash your palm, shall I sing of your clear dawn with its pure gold streaks? So he wants to know whether he can sing about the natural beauty of India. The beautiful Himalayas with their snow-clad peaks, of the three seas, the seas which are surrounding the country, or of the beautiful dawn of the sunrise. Can I sing about that? And what does mother reply? This is the reply mother gives. Said the mother, imperturbable, that is, the meaning is the same as calm. Sing of the beggar and the leper that swarm my streets. Sing of the filth and the dirt that foul my sylvan retreats. So here the mother, She says, no, don't sing about all that. No need. What I want you to sing about is about the beggar and the leper and all the dirt on all the streets. That is what she wants him to sing. Now, the same thing which I explained just now, I put it on the screen, the meaning of the first stanza. The poet asks Mother India what kind of song he should sing of her. He asks if he should sing of the Himalayas with the snow-clad peaks of the 3 seas which surround her on 3 sides, or of the beautiful sunrise. Mother replies that he should sing of the beggars and the lepers who crowd her streets, and also about the dirt that contaminates her serene, wooded areas. I hope this stanza is clear to you. Let's go on to the second stanza. What song shall I sing of you, my mother? I asked. Shall I sing of your rock-cut temples, epics in stone, of your children that died to call you their own, their very own, of the seers and prophets that hewed the straight path for the man that pilgrims alone? So now the poet wants to sing about our temples, about our freedom fighters, and all our saints who showed people the right path to live, the right way to live. Said the mother in indignant words. Indignant means angry, a mild anger, that beat into my ears like gong, that flew about me, a pitiful thing like great white birds. So the mother gets angry, and when she says the words in anger, it feels like a gong ringing in his ears and of like white birds going around him, flapping their wings. She tells him, sing of the millions that toil, sing of the wrinkled face, indexing ignorance, sing of the helpless child born in a bleak, dark home. So mother says, instead of all that, sing about the wrinkled face of the millions who toil, millions who work very hard day in and day out, of the old people. Wrinkled face signifies old people who are so ignorant, who don't know anything, of the helpless child, of all the children who are born in homes where they have absolutely nothing. Very poor children who cannot even think of a bright future. Now the meaning again, I've put it on the screen for you. The poet asks mother if he should sing of her temples, which are built of stone and carved with figures of our epics. All of you who have been to the temples, you see all those carvings of Mahabharata, Ramayana, Bhagavata, and so many other epics on the stone. He also wants to know if he should sing of the soldiers, the freedom fighters who died for our freedom. He goes on to ask if he should sing of our saints with their divine powers who showed the people the right path of life. Mother replies in anger, and the poet feels that her angry words were like the ringing of a gong and the sound of big white birds flying around him, flapping their wings. She asks him to sing of the millions of people who work hard to earn a living, the uneducated and old people, and of poor children who live in dark homes and cannot think of a bright future. Let's go on to the next stanza. Nervous, I yet would ask, deeming it my task, what song shall I sing of you, my mother? What song? So now the poet is little nervous, is not very happy, because whatever he wants to sing, mother says, no, sing of something else. So he's little nervous here. So what does he ask? Shall I sing of the dam and the lake, of steel mills, the shipbuilding yard, of the men that work hard to technologize, to put you on the page of the atomic age? So he wants to talk about the industrialization of the country, the technological development, and also of the atomic development. Said the mother, of these you may sing. You can sing this, but also sing of the strike, early and late, of iron men that come in their wake, of class war and their correlate. So mother says you can sing that, but also you have to sing about the strikes which happen day in and day out, which create very harsh men and also Iron Men means harsh men who don't have any feelings, and also about the class wars, the rich and the poor, where the rich people and the poor people have conflict all the time. Now the meaning here, the poet now nervously asked mother if he could sing of the dams, lakes, steel mills, shipbuilding yards, and the technological and atomic achievements of the country. Mother asked him to sing of strikes, due to which people became hard-hearted. She also asked him to sing of the division between the rich and the poor, that is called the class wars. Now the final stanza, querulous. Querulous means complaining. Now the poet is very unhappy. He wants to sing so many things in praise of the country, but mother cuts him down and says, no, don't do that. Sing about the ills of the country. So querulous, he's complaining. I said, is there no song that I can sing to you? Heart whole, unalloyed. Unalloyed means not mixed, very pure, only talking of the praise of the country. A song bathed in the stainless blue, unwavering in the void. At that the mother rose, draped in blue sky. Milk-white oceans heaved round her. Their waves were the entrancing and enthroning light on which she sat and wrote the book of the morrow. Her forehead opened like earth's destiny, yielding the sun god, cancelling all sorrow. It was clear dawn. Like a nightmare fled the night, and the sunbeam was as the hand that saves. So here, the poet is very unhappy. He's complaining, isn't there nothing I can sing solely in their praise without any negativity? And when he said that, mother rose from the sky, and it was like a vision to the poet. It appeared as if she was sitting on the waves, and she was writing the book of the morrow. That is the future of the country, the destiny of the country. And what kind of future is she writing about? She writes about the sun god. That means she's painting a very bright future of the country. The nightmare fled. That means the bad things went away and only good things are there in the future of the country. The meaning? The poet finally complains to mother and asks her whether there was anything he could sing which was complete and perfect. When he asks this, what does mother do? She rises from the sky, sits on the throne of waves, and writes the book of India's future. She paints a bright future for India. Sorrow, which is like a nightmare, comes to an end. The clear dawn and sunbeams depict a bright future for our country. So this is the poem. I've written a summary for you because some of you might find it a little difficult to understand. So I thought a simple summary would help you to understand the poem better. The Song of India is a beautiful poem by V.K. Gokak. This poem is in the form of a dialogue between the poet and Mother India. The poet wishes to sing only praiseworthy things of India, like the snow-capped Himalayas, the 3 seas, the beautiful dawn, the rock-cut temples, the freedom fighters, the saints, and our industrial and technological achievements. Mother India, on the other hand, asks him to sing about the beggars and lepers, the millions who toil, the old and the ignorant, the poverty-ridden children, the class wars, and the strikes which make man hard-hearted. The poet finally complains and asks why he should not sing a perfect song in her praise. At this point, the poet sees a vision of mother rising in the sky, sitting on the throne of waves and writing a bright future for India. So in this poem, the poet, what is the message the poet gives? The poet conveys the message that we should be proud of ourselves. We should be proud of our natural beauty, the rich heritage, industrial, technological, and atomic progress. At the same time, we should also be aware of our poverty, ignorance, class conflicts, and exploitation of people. We should work towards the removal of these ills and build a bright future for our country. That is the message the poet is trying to give us in this poem. Now the key points. This poem is a conversation between Mother India and the poet B.K. Gokak. The poet wants to sing about the natural beauty of India. This is in the first stanza. The Himalayas, the three seas, and the beautiful sunrise. Mother instead asks him to sing of the beggars, lepers, and the filth in our country. Poet wants to sing about India's history and heritage, the temples, the epics carved on stone, the freedom fighters and saints who show us the right path. What does mother say? She gets a little angry and she says, you should sing about the hardworking people, the old, the ignorant, and the children born in poverty. The poet wants to sing next about the industrialization, technological development, and of the atomic age. Mother says, you can sing that, but you also have to sing about the strikes and class wars. Now the poet is totally frustrated and he starts complaining. He complains whether there wasn't anything he could sing entirely in praise of India, at which Mother rises in the sky, sits on the waves, and writes a bright future for India. This is a poem, very beautiful, very heart-touching. I totally love it, and I'm sure you will love it too. Now the comprehension check. Go through the poem, read it, enjoy reading it, look at the meanings, look at the summary. I'm sure you should have no doubts at all. If there is any word you don't understand, you can also refer to the English to Kannada dictionary. That is, those of you who have difficulty with English. Now, comprehension check. Answer the following in 2 or 3 sentences each. First question, identify the 2 speakers in the poem. How do their opinions differ? This is more or less like a no-brainer, very easy question to answer. Number 2, the poet wishes to sing about the natural beauty of India. What does he want to sing about? So, you have to write what is given in the first stanza, the first few lines. Number 3, what according to the poet is the contribution of the seers and prophets? Again, very easy, straightforward question. Number 4, the poet felt querulous. Why? Why did he feel querulous? Number 5, what does the motherland writing the book of the morrow mean? So all of them are super straightforward questions. If you understood the poem, and I've also given the meanings at the end of each stanza by just looking at it, you should be able to answer all the questions. Now let's look at the extracts here. Number 6, sing of the filth and dirt that foul my sylvan retreats. Who makes this statement? Very easy. To whom is it addressed? Again, easy. Why do you think she wants him to sing of the filth and dirt? Again, don't write one-word answers. Please write your answer in a full sentence. Number 7, of your children that die to call their own. Of your children that die to call you their own. Who were these children? Whose children were they? Why did they die? So read the question carefully and answer to the point. Number 8, the last question. It was clear dawn, like a nightmare fled the night. Who felt it was a clear dawn? When did he feel this? What message do these words convey? So, some of these answers you can find in the summary too. So please answer them. Please answer all the questions in your notebooks before the next session. So that's it for today. Thank you and Sai Ram.